YouTube? What's going on? I hope you guys are good. And as you can probably tell from the title of the video, this is gonna be a Switch 2 unboxing video. I never done one of this before. I mean, I haven't been doing videos for that long in general, so this is gonna be random AF. But I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it, shall we? This is the box that the Nintendo Switch 2 came in, right? There's nothing impressive about this box. Ignore the mess in the desk, okay? Nothing impressive, just a box. This is the box, and it's very reminiscent of the first Nintendo Switch box, the red box Switch at least. The box is very beautiful. I don't know if beautiful is the word to describe it, right? But I like the way it looks. It's very appealing. But I also like the red color a lot. So maybe it's just that. Maybe it's just me. There's nothing particularly striking about the box. It's just a very nice box. So I was looking for a while where to open the box from, and you open it from here. But I find it very weird that the Switch 2 is upside down here. Or maybe I'm just dumb. Yeah, I'm just dumb. I told you guys this would be raw, unscripted, and I have no idea what I'm doing. You're supposed to lay it flat like this, and then you open it from here, and it makes sense. Great. Moving on. All right, let's get into this. Let's open it. And done. I do gotta say that it looks pretty slick. It looks pretty freaking slick. And by the way, for those that were wondering what was in this box that showed up briefly, this white box, it's just the instruction manual. I'm assuming, right? I didn't open it until now, but I would assume so. Yeah, just instruction manual, care instructions, I suppose. So it turns out that besides the instructions, right, that white box contained the HDMI cable, which I didn't figure until I was looking for it desperately, and cursing Nintendo for not including one, and the straps for the controllers for their Joy-Cons. You know, my bad. It's just first time stuff, first time mistakes. You know how it is. You know how it be. And now with the unboxing done in its totality, right, I'm gonna catch you guys once I have everything set up, and we're gonna record some of the screen and test some games. All right, so everything is set up now. I apologize if I sound a little bit far. Disregard the mess. Disregard my PS5 that is not being used. And it's not gonna be used until GTA 6 probably. This is on the screen, although you should be able to, well, not be able to. You're gonna be having footage of whatever's going on there on my PC, of course. But yeah, this is the setup screen, and we're gonna keep going with the setup. So the setup is done. So we're gonna test the Nintendo Switch 2 against the most demanding game ever made for this console, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, right? I'm just kidding, but this game's, they make the console tank. So let's see what's good, right? So let's see. I don't have my save data, so we're gonna have to start from the beginning. I'm gonna transfer the data later on. Maybe tomorrow or the day after, because I got a few stuff to do on my Switch 1 still. So graphically speaking, this game looks pretty much the same as it did in the Switch 1. Although I can definitely notice how smooth the game is, right? I can tell it's running at 60 FPS immediately, which is cool. One thing I hate about this game is that the intro is stupidly long. Oh my freaking god. Like, I don't even know why the intro gotta be so long. It's like they take forever to let you get into the action, and they just, I mean, they think it's pretty much a freaking baby playing these games. Shit, like when I was playing Pokemon games, I was like, I don't know, 5-6 years old, and I didn't have this much hand holding, and it was fine. I was able to get through them. But here, God, then this guy that wants to, you know, he wants to bone my mother. He comes here to sweet talk her, like, yeah, I want your kid to come to school with me. I know your deal. I know what you're doing, bringing gifts and stuff. You mother trucker. But yeah, I think I'll catch you guys when I'm able to actually like move around, run around, and like see Pokemons in the field. Because golly, this is gonna take a minute. I'm already hating this. Like, if I try to leave, right, like I go like, okay, I want to leave. No, you're not quite ready to go to school yet. I think I've seen that screen like 6 times already. You know, trying to leave this goddamn house. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in a bit. I do gotta say that out of all these 3 Pokemons, right, I prefer Fuecoco. I don't like too much his first evolution, but the last one is pretty cool. For as far as like the first evolution, right, I prefer Quaxly. But you know, I mean, he's just gonna be Quaxly for a little bit, and then he's gonna, what is it? What's the last one? Quaquaval, whatever. That one I don't like too much. But Fuecoco, heh, he speaks to me. That's my boy right there. And again, I've been here, I don't know, since I said I was gonna catch you guys later for like 5-6 extra minutes, just talking non-stop, and the game just holding my hand and telling me all this useless stuff that I could figure out by pressing one button. I hate the hand holding. Actually, I forgot to do something. Gotta do this so that I don't pluck my hairs out. Would you like to see the settings? Yes. Thank you. Okay. I'll catch you guys in a bit because it's still gonna be a while, and I gotta fight battle, what's her name? Anemone, my rival chick, battle crazed girl. I like her as a character quite a bit, but you know, the intro of this game is making me annoyed, so it might not sound like I like her. Like, I can't even run. I just try to run, and I cannot even do that. Anyways, catch you guys in a bit. Alright, I don't think we get to move freely yet, but I think she's gonna give us a Pokeball or something, and then we get to see Pokemon. So, like, I hope this is it, because I am getting super annoyed now. Like, the beginning of the Pokemon games are so slow. At least up from this one. I mean, I don't know if Sword and Shield was this slow. I don't remember. It's been a while. And I also don't remember if in this cutscene the same amount of Pokemon that you're looking at is the same one as in the Switch 1, or if it's rendering more. Like I said, I can definitely notice the frame rate improvements, 100%, and it feels really good. But everything else about this game irks me. Some of the animations being terrible. Okay, yeah, can you like continue? Thank you. Like the amount of foliage, the foliage just looks fugly, bro. Like I don't know why they couldn't just go with the Breath of the Wild style, because for them the foliage worked pretty freaking good. You know, and I mean, I don't want to sound like I hate this game. I don't. You know, I play this game. I beat it. I did the first DLC, not the second one. But yeah, but there's definitely stuff that's wrong with this freaking game that they just get on my nerves. We got a Lechonk. Oh, I don't want to nickname you. I'm gonna delete the save file right after this. I'll send you to the Shadow Realm, buddy. Just you wait. Anemona, please let me go. Okay, yeah, give me the Pokeballs. Now go battle some wild Pokemon. No, I'm gonna look at some wild Pokemon. I don't want to battle them. Oh, I think I saw a bird like flying on the distance, or a flying Pokemon, and it looked pretty smooth. Okay, so we see that one. Well, one of them popped up. I don't know. I forgot the name of that Pokemon, the pink one. But yeah, game moving pretty smooth. Oh, and you see that pink one way up in the distance of the mountain or cliff. Yeah, you can see it, and it's moving smooth. It's not moving at 5 FPS. I would like to go to that area yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon here. Definitely more than in the Switch one. And moving smooth, which I like. But yeah, I wanted to go to this area with the windmill, where the windmill were moving at a distance at like 5 FPS. I would like to go there, but that's gonna be impossible because this is a new save file. I don't even remember where that area is, and I cannot go anywhere, right? I don't have my mount, so I could just run around at the speed of sound. Let me stop, bro. But yeah, game moving pretty smooth. The amount of Pokemon is good. I don't notice any frame rate dropping. Oh God, game, can you let me just run around for 1 second? All right, I think we've seen enough. We've seen enough of this game, right? Frame rate good, amount of Pokemon good, game smooth. The game's still the same game, but you know, it's running the way it should have ran when the way it should have run. Sorry. When the game originally released on original hardware, because this game ain't that crazy for the Switch 1 not to run it at a steady frame rate. But whatever, I digress. I'll catch you guys on Breath of the Wild. I'll probably go through whatever pains I go through setting it up and starting the game. Alright guys, it has been 20 minutes. I'm kidding. For some reason it downloaded way faster than 20 minutes. Start with new data? Hell no. Download my stuff, man. 1 minute left for your save data, dude. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're gonna go into my Breath of the Wild save file. Please don't judge. Okay. My save file, I didn't complete anything in this game. I basically barely play this game, okay? Like barely. Oh. Wait, do I need the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of the game? You can purchase Nintendo Switch 2 edition upgrade pack in the Nintendo eShop. Do I at least get the frame rate? Do I get the frame rate? We'll see about that. Nintendo, they don't want to give me the free upgrade like Pokemon. They don't want to do it. So yeah, guys, I barely did anything in this game, okay? Except for the Korok seed, you know. I ain't gonna get all in Korok seed. Definitely the loading time seems just like the Switch 1 loading time. Oh God, 30 FPS. Oh God, Nintendo's ass, bro. I'm gonna have to buy this upgrade. I'll be right back after I buy this stupid upgrade. Look at this grass moving at ugly 30 FPS. This is unacceptable, dude. BRB. So it turns out that I didn't have to pay for the upgrade because I'm already paying for the Nintendo Switch 2 Online Plus expansion pack, whatever that thing might be. God damn it. Yeah, so since I'm paying, right, I didn't have to shell out the $10. But, you know, still, like, this is unacceptable, right? This upgrade should be completely free. At least the frame rate should be free, right? If you don't want to give me the other stuff, the extra app, but at least the frame rate. But whatever, you know, Nintendo's gonna be Nintendo. So let's see. Oh God, the moment I move the camera, I can tell it's smooth. Let's go. We are like by Kakariko Village, right? I just came here before I stopped the recording to go and buy the pack because I didn't remember where the village was at. So I had to like finagle around the map to find it. This is one of the demanding areas. One of the areas that I remember, you know, playing through in the game on the Switch 1. And going like, ooh, brother, ooh, what's that? Because, you know, frame rate was all over the place. But yeah, it's moving silky smooth right now. Moving silky smooth. Oh God, it feels good to play Breath of the Wild at 60 FPS. I mean, I had already experienced it You know, because my PC is powerful, you know, and I had Yuzu and all that. But, you know, so I had experienced this smoothness. But it feels good to play on the actual Nintendo hardware with a game moving at a proper frame rate. I get headaches if I play games at 30 FPS. They don't last forever, right? It's just like, because I'm used to playing on PC. So when I go to lower frame rate, my brain just rejects it. It's like, it's weird because even when I go from 30 to 60, if I've been playing 30 for a while, I can also tell. Like it bothers me a little bit, but not as bad as when it's going from 60 to 30. And then my brain has to like adjust to the lower frame rate. So it's good. I hope like all the games that come out for the Switch 2 keep this 60 FPS frame rate, please. There's no excuse. Now we are in the my bad, sorry. We're in the Lost Woods. This was another area that was extremely demanding. And boy, is it smooth. Very, very smooth. Okay, I like it. I have a big old smile on my face, even though I'm not thinking of replaying this game. Because one of my complaints with this game, right, is that, okay, you know, it's not a video about Breath of the Wild, but when you play this game and you go explore, you're expecting to find something that will change your life, right? And all you find is a bunch of armor that end up doing the same thing, minus the Sora, right? Like you know, you get the swim, but like let's see. The climber's armor, right? That allows you to climb faster, but that doesn't really do much for you, right? It helps at some point, I guess. But none of these armor do anything that will help your gameplay, right? Like this armor, it gives you stealth, right? You already had an armor with stealth, the Sheikah armor. So why do you need two? And once you have explored the whole map and you realize that you don't find anything meaningful, just weapons that will break regardless. And what's this called? Like I said, yeah, I'm cutting ass on Breath of the Wild right now. And it's not even, the video's not even about this, but I just gotta say this now. Like every sword, every Gracer fights like every other Gracer. Every spear fights like every other spear. There's nothing special other than this damage number and whatever multiply, whatever attack up plus 17 or durability up. But they're all pretty much the same. So once you know that, there's no incentive for you to go out in the world and find stuff. Which is why I probably will never replay this game unless I try to do a speedrun or something or some challenge run. But yeah, that's been it. At least for the game parts, right? Game's running hella smooth. I'm probably gonna give some closing thoughts if you're interested. So stick around for that. I'll catch you guys in a bit. So the last thing I wanted to go over was over the controllers. I actually didn't speak about that. The Joy-Cons, right? They're like essentially the same. But to release them, you press this thing, you push it in, right? And when you push it, they release. The magnet is pretty good. Let me see. Let me get that off. Okay, the controller's off. Let me see if I could do it one hand, right? Like put the controller in the thingamajig, right? If I can, you know, operate this. Yeah, they attach pretty well. And the same thing with the console. I'm gonna get a take for the console right now. Just wanted to show that. Give me 1 second. I have my phone charging right now. All right. So for the console, same deal, right? They attach pretty safely. Like, you know, nobody's getting them off it unless you want to, right? Pretty cool. Just popping in for a few closing thoughts about the console. Of course, this was just an unboxing, right? I barely used the console. But I do want to say that even though you're paying $450 or more after taxes, so depending on the bundle that you get, this time you feel like you're getting a premium product, at least from the feel of it, right? The best way that I can describe this is if you've ever used a MacBook, right? And of course, there's a different discussion of whether the MacBook price is worth it or not, right? But I'm just talking about the materials, right? You pay premium for that product for the MacBook, and when you touch it to the touch, you feel like you're getting your money's worth of that premium product, right? Like it feels like it's a laptop that is built to last, at least from the exterior, right? From the outside materials. If we compare the Switch 2 with the Switch 1, for example, right? This, of course, I don't have the original Joy-Cons because they got drift. But when I touch the back of the Switch One, right, it feels cheaply made. It feels like it was a console that was not built to last. Even though this is a Switch that I bought on release and it's never failed me, right? So you know, I know as the console lasted quite a while. Even though I'm saying that it feels like it wasn't built to last. But this one, you know, the Switch 2 feels very, very nice to the touch. And that, you know, that adds to the user experience, right? You're paying $450, $500, right? When you grab your console, you want to feel like it's built to last. And the Switch 2 definitely achieves that. Another thing is the screen, right? The screen is not OLED, it's HDR, but I have a hard time deciding which one looks better. I actually think this screen, I have to make comparisons, right? But I believe that this screen might look better than the screen on the Switch OLED, believe it or not. I don't know if the camera from my phone is gonna pick it up correctly, it's gonna make it justice, but the colors look amazing on the Switch 2. I'm also glad that Nintendo just plainly upgraded, you know, like they got up with the times, right? We get 120 FPS on games that supported. We get up to 4K resolution, right? Which is something like Nintendo speaking about frame rates and resolution that Nintendo would just tell you HD, but they wouldn't go to any specific number. So I feel like, you know, they are slowly stepping in the right direction, despite of whatever feelings you might have in regards to the pricing and the power of the console. The product feels really good. The product feels like it's well made. And to me, at least to me, and I think probably to many others, that is an important thing, right? Because when you pay premium, you want to feel like you're holding premium in your hands. And that is it for my closing thoughts. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know, depending on how well this video does or does not, right? I'll keep you guys updated with whatever other game I test or any other neat thing that I find with this console. I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.